Calling Seattle, Portland, San Fran, Brea, California. The boys are coming west, baby. We're taking the Oregon Trail out to the left coast, and we're coming to see you. Grab the squad and come on out.
Yeah, if you're a dirtbag, we need you there, baby. All tickets available at areyougarbage.com. See you there.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're to be classy.
Yeah.
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here with Tootie's in the new edition. She was just telling me quite the story about a moment she had with Mr. Frank Stallone at the original Rambo premiere.
Wow.
Tasty tale, I'll tell you after the show.
All right.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage?
Whoa.
He is an international businessman and my best pal in the whole wide world, and I love him. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What up, gang? Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. As always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Full video available over there on Spotify as well. And our boys are climbing the charts over there.
Yes, sir.
And obviously the greatest website of all time. Take your little phone, your laptop out, www.patreon.com/RUGarbage. You get all that bonus content, gang.
And gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today. He is a very funny, very successful stand-up comedian, actor, and writer, and you might have seen him in, but not limited to. You got the Eric Andre Show, you have Inside Amy Schumer, you have Modern Family, Corporate, I Feel Pretty, Black Monday, Superstore, The Movie Show, Live at Gotham, Craig Ferguson, Not Safe with Nikki Glazer, At Midnight, WTF, Tiger Belly, Two Dope Queens, Conan, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers. He has multiple stand-up specials out, including 2024's phenomenal Religion, Sex, and a few other things in between. Do me a favor. Give it up for the one, the only Mr. Rory Scovel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Two mistakes in that. Two mistakes. I messed up the title of the special, and I almost flubbed it.
Oh, I noticed.
Damn it.
I noticed.
He's walking.
I literally, as you read that, I go, I got to shut up about never doing anything. I was like, wow, fuck. That's pretty good.
You did Live at Gotham? Whoa.
We are so happy to have you
I was
here.
able to get in.
We are so happy to have you here. We are huge fans.
Yeah.
We love you. We
Thank
think
you.
you're one of the absolute best.
Oh, man,
And can I
thank you.
say this right now?
Yes.
You're looking very movie star.
You're
cleaned up.
I appreciate
Little
that.
color, tight, haircut.
I had a beard last night, and
No
in my
kidding.
hotel, after a few drinks, I just shaved it.
It looks
I
great.
just shaved it in the hotel. I was like, this is better. This is younger.
You look great.
Yeah.
You
Thank
look
you.
really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
glowing.
man. Glowing. You are glowing.
Thanks.
Also, getting drunk in a hotel room and shaving your beard, dirtbag
that's
move.
hard.
I respect it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one of those things where like I've gone too far,
I
feel like every time I do that, I feel like I've murdered somebody, and I'm like, there's no turning
you're
back.
fugitive?
I'm committed. Yeah.
I literally looked in the mirror. I was about to do it, and I was like, is this stupid? And then I go, if I just do it quick, I have to do it. And I
Yeah.
just quickly.
Yeah. The one thing I
took
think
some
the
off.
hotel is really good with, if you're drunk, is to stare at yourself in the mirror, in the bathroom mirror.
Yeah.
There's something about that light where you can really do
Yeah.
like, do that thing and, like, really look at yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it when they put the
got
full,
problems, buddy.
I love when they put the full-length mirror on the back of the bathroom door, so that when you shit and take it,
Yeah.
you're just sitting shitting, and you could just see
Right down the
full
barrel.
everything. You're like, hi, hello, me.
You're drunk and you turn around and think someone's coming in. Buddy, give us the backstory. Give us the origin story of Mr. Rory
South
Scovel.
Carolina
South
boy.
Carolina.
Is that right?
Yeah, South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. Born in the 80s, child of the 80s. My mother passed away on my first birthday.
Damn.
My aunt came in, moved into our house, kind of helped take care of me and my older sister. So
Okay.
it was the two of us, my aunt and my dad. My dad worked at the post office, and around the age of, it's weird, I don't know this, I think around 6 or 7, I was in second grade, he remarried. And then they had 5 kids. So I have 5 half siblings. So I'm
Whoa.
one of 7.
Damn.
Went to, I mean, you tell me how much to throw
This
at
is
you. I can
perfect.
give you a
This is
lot.
your- man.
I went to my private Catholic school from kindergarten to 8th grade, then went to a private Episcopalian high school.
Switching it up, huh?
If we switch it up, hey, let's see. Let's see what they're doing.
See how the other side lives.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, let's see what these sinners are going to be doing. Then
You're throwing
failed.
holy water on everybody in the morning?
Yeah.
Bunch of heathens.
Failed the 10th grade
No.
English by 1 point. Since it was a private school, you couldn't just go to summer school. You had to go to a boarding school for the summer to get a credit that they thought was equivalent to their education. My dad was like, "You're not doing that." So I had to repeat the grade, just that one class, but made me repeat the 10th grade at the school that wasn't like a massive school.
So everybody knew.
And one of the things in my head that I remember so specifically was the first day they had the different assemblies. So they were like, seniors are meeting here, juniors. And so as I'm walking up with the sophomores, almost all of them are like, "Oh no, Rory, juniors are in the theater." And I had to to everybody
It
be
was
like,
one point. It was
"No,
1 point.
I'm with you guys." And
But you got to graduate a year later.
I graduated a year later.
That was my dream.
But after that,
As a guy who peaked in high school, that's the
that
fucking
was my dream.
keep me here.
You'd still be there.
Ben
because-
Affleck from Dazed and Confused.
You had all the sophomore chicks again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a really silver linings kind of guy, you know?
But I went from that school to a public school after that, and they diagnosed me ADHD, got on some Ritalin, fucked with my stomach, then they switched me to Adderall, fucking high honors student immediately.
clicked in.
Really?
Fucking instantly was getting my homework done, like couldn't stop working. And went off to college. I played soccer my whole life, so I played soccer in college.
Scholarship?
Not a scholarship. I ended up getting
Walked
a little
on?
bit of money after I was there. I went to the University of Central Florida for one semester, played there, realized that I had so many siblings and this out-of-state tuition was going to mean they'd never go to college. So I went back to in-state, played D2, and basically was on that team for 3 years.
What was
Kind
the
of got a
school?
little bit of money. University of South Carolina, Spartanburg. It's now called Upstate.
Okay.
And now they're Division One.
You
And
got him
then-
there, buddy.
That's what I say.
That's a Scovel bump.
Any alumni, I'm like, you're welcome.
My cousin just went off to the University of South Carolina.
Yeah, it's great. I
Gamecocks.
love great school. This
Yeah.
is like a branch of that. Graduated, got into working at like a news station doing camera for the news at like all the different fucking hours the local news comes on. And then,
Like in studio, or
in
you were
the
the guy
hometown?
like jumping out of the
in
van?
studio, and then on Friday nights they would team up people to try to get as many clips of high school football as you could, because Friday 11 p.m. all they did was show highlights of the football games. And then I tried stand-up somewhere in there after hearing a David Cross album, and then I moved to D.C. to fucking dive into doing this back in 2004.
It was very succinct.
There's probably more
This
in
guy's
there.
a broadcaster.
We're gonna go
Yeah,
back.
we'll unpeel it for
yeah,
sure.
we'll unpeel it for sure.
Huh.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So your mom passes away. Your aunt moves in.
Yeah.
What's the house that you guys are in at that time?
We are in 3-bedroom.
Okay.
3-bedroom house that's probably, I don't know. I bet my dad bought it for $150,000 in the 70s, late
shit.
70s. And
Seems
it's still,
expensive.
it's got that look. It's got
Yeah?
like
Still got that vibe.
It's got that vibe.
Yeah.
And it's one of those houses where it's like, in the neighborhood where the houses don't all look the same, but you're like, all of these houses cost the exact same amount of money.
Sure.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right.
All right.
And did you guys stay in that house when the stepmom came in?
That house is still the house.
That's still the
That's
house.
still the house, and it is
With all those
It's falling
kids.
apart. It's like falling apart. Yeah.
How was
all of those kids through that house, and I mean, then they decided, oh, we should like try to put some bedrooms in like the basement. We should make it a finished basement. And we sort of did that. Had a guy that I
Sorta
don't.
is
well,
not great.
Sort of. Like you get the contractor and like, I don't know that he knows how to connect these two pieces of wood, but it did turn into kind of 2 more bedrooms,
Okay.
which was my older sister and I got to like be down there.
That was
now
the
that we're, like,
dream as a
older.
kid. You're
Yeah.
a little removed. It's like your own apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you
Feel
said
good.
they had 5 kids?
5 kids, so there's 7 of us total. Yeah.
So how many kids are in the house when you're like, let's say in high school, since
Yeah.
you guys were older?
So I think high school was maybe 5 of us, and then towards the end of it 6. I mean, my youngest brother, the youngest of everybody, was the 7th kid, was born right before I went off to college. There's a picture of me like holding him
Could
in
be
my
your
dorm,
kid,
like
yeah.
it's my kid.
Damn.
Yeah.
I have something. I have a
Crazy.
16-year-old brother, a brother who's 16 years younger than me. That's a drastic change.
Yeah.
What was the
Huh.
grocery store you guys went to growing up?
I think it was Bilo. In that area, do you know Bilo?
I don't know that.
Bilo.
And we're pretty.
B-I-L-O.
I know
Is that
Bilo
what it
sell
is?
high.
Bilo. Yeah.
B-I-L-O.
There was that. There was. I don't think we went to
I gotta
Piggly
get out of
Wiggly,
here.
but there was Piggly Wiggly.
Why wouldn't you go to Piggly Wiggly?
I think I don't know.
Looks pretty
There's one-
nice.
Did your dad do well?
No, I mean this is post office.
Right.
And
What'd your
this is-
stepmom do?
Nothing.
Wow.
So this is private school education. So the
How
reason
do you swing all this?
So the reason that even happened is because my mother, before she passed away, one of her like dying requests to my dad was she had cancer. Was I want Natalie and Rory to get the best education you can get. So he was like locked in to be like private school. I'm gonna make it happen. And he also had gone to a private school as a kid. So I actually don't really know how he pulled it off, but this man refereed basketball games on the side, high school, church league. And then he was working nonstop. He would take every overtime shift all the time. You know, all the times you kind of complain as like a shitty kid. Then you become an adult and you look back and you're like, oh fuck,
This guy did everything he possibly
shit.
could.
He wasn't perfect, but fuck, I could have probably had a little more grace.
For sure, dude. Wow. Huh? Okay. All right. You played soccer. Were there any pets growing up?
No, we always wanted a dog. My dad was allergic. My dad had really bad asthma shit, like as a kid. That was like a big part of his youth, and my grandmother taking care of him.
No fish tanks, anything like that? Hermit crabs?
No,
Nothing?
we always did the goldfish you win at the fucking fall festival that died a week later. We had that nonstop. There was one dog we had that my aunt kept that didn't really stay at our house that I kind of growing up, I was like, oh, that was kind of like the dog.
Sure.
And I remember that in 5th grade, I went off to a basketball camp. It was the first. It might be the first and only time I went to like a sleepaway camp, and it was to do basketball at Foreman University. And when I came back, I was like, "Where's Ralph?" He was like in our backyard before I left, and they were like, "Oh, your dad got rid of him." And I mean, this dog was like. It isn't like, oh, we just got rid of the dog. It's like the dog that has been a part of our lives for so long, and not like, hey, we're going to get rid of the dog.
There was no conversation
Psychologically, you should say goodbye. Instead, it was like, oh, yeah, we got rid of the dog. What's the big deal?
And I think they came and picked up the trash or something.
It literally was bizarre.
Damn.
I think about that all the time. I'm like, never do that.
That is. Just, as long as you don't do that.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. That's wild. I will give you that.
Okay, what were the vacations like as a kid? Would you guys get away anywhere? Would you do anything?
It was 1 week at Myrtle Beach all the time. My dad loved Myrtle Beach. So we always went to Myrtle Beach. And
that's not a good look.
As a kid, I fucking, you know what you know, and so you kind of fucking love it. Like anytime we went to the beach, we always knew one night we would go to the pavilion, which was like, you know, the small little like amusement park thing, and then one night we'd do this and that, and like I kind of loved it, and then like you kind of get older and you look back and you're like, fucking, this place is kind of shitty, but I didn't see it before. But then you become like even further into an adult, and you're like, oh, but it was
great.
You like
do
the
it.
shittiness.
And you're like, and we're all like in just, you know, in the tiniest fucking, you know, you rent a condo or something for a week that's beachfront, and you put everybody into like a
35
1-bedroom,
people in a one-bedroom.
air mattress, fold out bed in the living room. Yeah,
he's falling right in line here. I like this. Stacking up.
Welcome to the show.
How about the family car growing up?
Family car. At one point, I can remember a station wagon, like the Taurus station wagon. That like they thought. I think they thought this looked sleek.
They bubbled it out at one point. They really rounded the edges. It was like a spaceship kind
little
of
insect spaceship kind of vibe to it. And I remember very many minivans. I mean, we must have had 4 or 5 that we like cycled through, something like that. We had the old school fucking Caravan minivan with like the wood panel down the side.
Yeah, the Woodies.
Yeah. Christ gets trash.
And what? Speaking of, what was your first car? Your first personal car?
So this is interesting because that school that we went to, the Episcopalian one, I mean, this was like money, and so we got to go there because I think you maybe asked this. We were able to pull this off because I think they had a program that was like, hey, there are certain slots we offer to people that are of a lower income.
If you have a wood-paneled van,
if you have a wood-paneled van, you
can come to the
school.
You're
in, sight unseen. You're in.
If you got that insect Taurus, come on by.
Reforming Catholics.
I went to a school where, you know, people drove all kinds of cars, but it was also the kind of school where some kids on their 16th birthday rolled up in a fucking brand new Range Rover. So there was that element of like money. But my sister and I drove, our grandfather gave us a 1981 Buick LeSabre, and I mean metal, like a tank, fucking tank, and I mean a boat, and I remember there was something I really, and maybe you do this when you don't have money. I like took so much pride in the fact that we had a shitty car. My dad had I think my dad kind of loved shitty cars. He had like this old fucking two-door Toyota Corolla, like just shit brown and so tiny. When you drove it, it felt legitimately like one step above a go-kart, but like right before a car.
Go around.
Yeah. But I will say it was super fun to drive.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty good, man. I like that. The LeSabre.
They were head.
I got it. Like a car hit me and it destroyed. There was the car hit me. It was their fault. Destroyed their car. Kind of fucked up one of my lights. Just pure metal ripping into tinfoil.
That's awesome.
That's great.
What was the first job growing up?
I feel like the first, other than like trying to make a little money doing like yard work here and there, if anybody was paying, was I think at a restaurant in Panama City Beach. My aunt lived in Panama City Beach. She was a basketball coach at a community college there. So good that as of last year, she was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame.
Oh, all right.
And so I went and stayed with her
In the summer,
and I worked as a busboy at this place called Crazy Marlins.
that's pretty sweet.
Right on the water. I didn't realize how that fucking awesome that really was. Like, I did enjoy the fact that I was like, oh, I got a job. I'm making a little money. My grandparents helped me open like a savings account to put the money into. But also, I was hanging out with like college kids who were just making money and like just kind of being near them, which kind of felt bizarre.
Yeah,
Where's Panama City in relation to Myrtle Beach?
So far away.
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But like, so my grandparents moved from Greenville to Niceville, Florida, and my aunt lived in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Gotcha.
So our vacations went from, hey, we're either going to Myrtle Beach or we're going down there to see family in Florida.
So the start of the summer, how many summers did you get to do this? Just one or two?
To go and do that job? I think I did it once.
And that was
then
what?
I stayed like local for a
And you were like,
gig.
what, 16?
Yeah.
Damn, you got to go down to
15 or 16.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
I loved it. Now, granted, I like got there and worked for like a month and a half, and a restaurant was like, "No, thanks, that's awesome that you're working for a month and a half." But I also didn't understand that, so I was like, "Yeah, cool."
This is great.
It was fun. I mean, it was literally just I had nothing wrong with washing dishes, bussing tables. Like it was fucking easy.
I thought it was like right down from Myrtle Beach or something like that. I didn't know they shipped you down to Florida for the summer. That's pretty sweet.
Vibe-wise, it is right down the street from Myrtle Beach.
Just bang a left at the Margaritaville.
They are fraternal twins. For
I like
sure.
how you both looked at me like I was an idiot when I said that. And then when there was that
Well, then
moment,
you asked it with such confidence that I thought I was like, maybe I don't know where Panama is.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't
then
know.
in the moment I was like, wait, is he talking about actual Panama?
What is Florida?
Kip, we got talking about Mando.
Ooh, shout out to that Mando,
Of
dog.
course, I'm talking about the all-over body deodorant.
Which you needed.
Isn't it crazy people just doing the pits for all this time?
That's one of those like antiquated things where we're gonna look back in 50 years and be
What
like,
the hell are we doing?
you do the whole body, my whole body sweats.
I got nooks and crannies. I'm behind the ears
Like
getting a little funk.
like a muffin.
I don't know what it is, dude. I got to get in the crevices, make sure everything's nice. And with Mando, you can do that and smell great. You know what they got over there? They got them body wipes that are top shelf.
Whee! Yes, and this isn't your typical deodorant. It's clinical strength, 2 times better at controlling sweat than is standard. It controls both sweat and odor for 72 hours, and after just 12 hours, underarm sweat was reduced by 92%. This stuff is working.
I like it.
The numbers don't lie, baby. Tackles both odor and sweat. Mando's new deodorant plus sweat control solid stick gives you double protection you need. No more worrying about sweat stains or those embarrassing pit rings that I suffer from when I'm using the bad stuff. Mando's starter pack is for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like the mini body wash and deodorant wipes. I'm a deodorant wipe man. Everybody knows that. Plus free shipping. As a special offer for our listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use code GARBAGE at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. Shopmando, shopmando.com. Please support the show and tell them the boys sent you. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Do it.
Kip, what do you know about Quince?
Woo! I'm talking high-quality stuff over there at Quince.
High quality stuff. You got the fall rolling in. You got to get some new stuff. You
New
got to
gear.
warm it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You go over to Quince, you get stuff that actually lasts. You know what they got over there that I like?
What's that?
That I feel like hasn't been in style. Not in style, but doesn't get enough love like it did a few years ago, and it's coming back really strong. cashmere.
A little cashmere.
Cashmere.
They
They're
got
over at Quince.
Dude, they got all the fall staples for you that you're going to wear nonstop. Talking to cashmere, they got super soft, 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters. What do you think that sets you back? How much do you think?
$300?
$60.
60
Start at
for
60.
Mongolian?
Woohoo, baby.
Wow, let's go.
The denim is durable and fits just right. I got to get eyes on that denim because I'm bad at picking denim. I got to get my eyes over there on their denim.
You're
They got
Dr. Denim these days.
real leather jackets that bring clean, classic edge without elevated price tag, baby. They were nice enough to send us a little bit of a gift card. Beep, boop, pop, boop, jumped in there. Got myself some nice
You
fall.
did?
I mean, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm going to be
right.
rolling them out once the weather gets a little more crisp. I'm going to come in here. You're going to go, oh, Kippy, look at you.
I'm going to
So
check out the
hot
socks
sexy.
and undergarments.
Keep it classic and cool this fall with long-lasting staples. Go to quince.com/garbage for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns, which is big because sometimes you buy something, you forget about it, you go to return it, you're outside the window. But they got 365. That's QUINCE.com/garbage. Free shipping, 365-day returns. Quince.com/garbage. Do it.
Okay.
Okay. What was the first concert you went to?
New Kids on the Block.
Pretty good.
Where at?
I want to say 5th grade, but that might be older than that. It might have been like 11 years old. At Foreman University in their football stadium.
Who'd you
Not
go
bad.
there with? You get dropped off by your dad?
No, so my mother who passed away, her oldest sister and her 2 kids, me and my sister, and then from there it really gets spotty. There were like I think some other extended cousins or something. All I can remember is that we went to that concert, and I had never been to a concert, but I wanted to go because my sister got to go see Milli Vanilli. And I was like, why can't I go? And I didn't even want to go. I was like, why can't I go? So when this came up, I was like, yeah, I'm going.
We're going.
And I remember we all stayed at my aunt's house after that, which is why I can remember that that's how it went, but I can't remember
The
all
whole
family that
That's
went.
a pretty sweet
But it was a
experience.
pretty,
Yeah.
it was like maybe eight people.
I don't hate that. That's all right.
New Kids on That's a good first concert.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
When your stepmom got into the house, was she doing the cooking? Like you guys having dinner?
Yeah, I would not say that's the best cooking. We did a lot of takeout as
Really?
a kid. We were the family where she would cook something, we would eat it. A lot of times it was beef stroganoff, hamburger helper, which the first time you're like, all right.
I
great.
loved it.
You get to 100, you're like, I can't fucking do this
I know.
anymore. My dad, we would have dinner, and my dad would then, tell my stepmom, he's like, will you go get me Burger King? And so she
No
would like go
shit.
get Burger King. And we were always like, why can't we fucking have Burger King?
I'll do another
Really?
5.
Yeah.
Wait, would he eat dinner with you guys?
So no, we would, sometimes, but like our dinner we had a kitchen counter with a tiny TV, and we sat at the kitchen counter,
Wow.
and because there's always a baby, one of the spots, was like the chair
The
that kind of
hook-on
hooks
high
onto,
chair, yeah.
the
Right.
hook on high chair. So it was always like 2 seats, another seat, and then on the other side of the counter was another seat that faced the TV. And my dad would grab a plate and like eat in the living room doing like his own thing.
This guy's
And
vibing.
literally, we would just always be like, why does he get to do? We had a dining room table this size
Yeah.
that would actually fit this
Everybody,
large
yeah.
family.
Never used it.
And never used it. And I gotta say, it has made me the person that's like, turn everything off but good music. We're sitting here and chatting and like talk. It turned me into that person because we
Really?
didn't do that growing up,
That's good.
Yeah.
Pretty good, man. Going to give me Burger King. I
That's
like
a classy thing, though. Music now to enjoy, like background, like
Of course.
little bedding music
I'm like
or something.
creating the scene where I'm like, we used to sit and like, and I love it. I loved it then, like sitting and like fucking throwing on whatever the fuck we were watching as kids and like
Sure.
sitting there watching and fucking shoveling food in our face. And there's so many kids that if you wanted seconds, you were like, get back over, get
Yeah,
seconds,
yeah. It's a
come
race.
back.
Would you guys have milk with dinner?
Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah. Which I didn't know that was strange for.
It's not
a
classy.
I didn't know it for a long time.
I didn't know it till I met him.
I used to
knew-
also just drink milk with ice cream, like not
That's
a
doubling
milkshake.
down.
Yeah.
I'll do milk 2
And
ways,
I'm almost
please.
certain I'm lactose intolerant. Like I think I've come to learn that. And even then, I'd be like, why do I have to shit all the time? What is this?
Were you guys allowed to eat in your room? Not
No.
meals, but like snacks.
I don't remember ever doing that.
Okay.
Probably we could have.
Were there chores, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so me and my sister, we would on weekends, Saturday, we would like get all the sheets off the bed to wash them. We
Hated
would
that.
dust the rooms. We would
Jesus.
wash all the dishes. We would vacuum the house, and
Damn.
like Windex and shit.
That's all the cleaning.
It was all of the cleaning.
Did you had to wash the sheets?
And I
or just
remember
collect-
my older sister and I, because it's got a very like stepchild kind of like, you will clean the house.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we were like, oh, okay. My younger siblings, I don't think they were really forced into doing that. But I will say, as much as I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I take care of my like house now. Like,
Yeah.
I literally am like,
You're on top.
No, fucking let's clean it. Let's like keep it clean. So as much as I kind of wish maybe we did that less and we could hang out more on the weekends, and it wasn't like that was our whole lives, but it does make me like reflect and go, I am kind of happy that I don't live like a piece of shit. Like I clean up.
Still good
know?
values in
Yeah.
you.
So you used to take the sheets off the bed, you bring them down, you'd wash
really
them?
stuck on the sheets on the bed.
I don't think we would wash them
You just
because I'm
collected
almost certain I didn't learn how to do laundry till like college. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
You strip the sheets, not a big
I mean, there was no pay. I didn't say that. No one paid us.
Just want to make that clear. Put
I
that
just
on
want
the
to make
record.
it clear. I wasn't like putting money away.
Would there would there ever be a night out where you guys went and had dinner together? And where would
Yeah.
that be?
There was one place called Capri's Italian, which I loved, but now that I've had actual Italian, you're like, oh, fuck, what the fuck was
Yeah.
that? But I loved it because I loved the fact that our whole family, even like grandparents and everybody, would do like birthdays and stuff there.
That's
And it was
great.
also like one of those Italian restaurants that was old school. It was like fucking dark with your candles and like your old school like
The paper or whatever.
paper shit and
Good
like
bread on the table.
and it was like I don't know, there was something about it. I think I
Very
have
charming.
I have a nostalgia for it because there's so much family and community involved in it. But like Applebee's was kind of a big deal. Red
Good in the
Lobster,
neighborhood. Yeah.
Red Lobster, that was a big deal. I didn't. The idea of like a restaurant that isn't a chain was not something I was really aware of.
I didn't know chains
for a
were
while
trashy.
in my life. I also
For the
didn't know that
longest
people
time.
thought they were trashy. I
Yeah.
also didn't know that people didn't think the food was good. Also, I had not really had other
I'm
food
right
to
there with you,
compare it
yeah.
to that. So before you know, it's almost like red pill, blue pill. Before you know, though, you are like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
Like even when I graduated college and had a
Still
job,
great.
we would go like at lunch. It was like Applebee's, Chili's, like that whole run of
They were great.
Yeah.
fucking restaurants. And I
Casual
loved
dining
them.
establishment.
If you don't like a
Now
Friday
I hate them.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't like a Friday sampler, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I remember people like it was just like in my head. It was like the fact that there were so many. I was like, oh, they're killing it.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? It was
Yes.
like Walmart.
Yes.
I'm like, 'cause I remember my buddy be like, oh, we go here, and I'm like, they don't even have commercials.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's
that
why
place
when-
has to suck.
When a new restaurant would open, like when like Buffalo Wild Wings first opened, that's why people were like, "Here we fucking go, a new place."
Yeah.
And you don't really know. You're like, "No, this is what the world is, or the country is. It's just gonna be these popping
all
up
over.
everywhere."
You do see that when you travel
Yeah.
for comedy. You're like, oh, these shopping
Like-
centers are all just
Yes.
all over. They're the same.
Well, there
one.
was going to Myrtle Beach every summer. There was, and this kind of goes against the fact that we're at a beach where you would get seafood, but we would go to this one restaurant one night of the week that was like Lee's Inlet, and that was like we always treated it so special, and I also felt that way because I knew this was not a chain, like it was
Yeah.
only here, and then we'd also go to Damon's.
to
Do you remember
Lee's.
Damon's like ribs?
No.
No.
I might
There
have
was
just
a
been down
Damon's.
there.
My dad loved the ribs, and because of his affinity for it, we always treated it like, "Oh, this is Damon's. Like you gotta, this is a big deal."
Serious business.
And that would
Damon's
be
Grill,
one of the
yeah.
other night. That would be the other like
Mouth-watering
night of it.
ribs.
There you go. And back then, I thought this is ribs. This is what you do. This is how you live it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Gotta get eyes on that
All
place.
adding up. Not too shabby here. Okay.
Growing up, it could have been like a local celebrity or anybody. Who was the newscaster? Who was the most famous person you met?
Probably the newscasters,
Oh, yeah, I
maybe,
guess
because
when
I
you
did
were-
work
yeah,
at
that's
the,
right, yeah.
the
Who
news,
was
which I got to say was like kind of bizarre. It is weird even now. News broadcasters locally have such a local celebrity because you see them all the time. It's weird
They're
to see
giving
them in
you the
person.
news, yeah.
Yes, it's weird to see them in
Who
person.
was your guy? Who was the head anchor down there?
Tom, when I was working, I think it was Tom Crabtree.
This is
What
Tom
a
Crabtree.
And also my friend, who I still keep in touch with, Amy Wood, was one of the broadcasters, one of the anchors, and Pete Yanity, who later
Good name.
became the voice of the Clemson Tigers,
No
and
kidding.
while still working as the sports broadcaster, he was great. Like I've chatted with him. We've maybe fallen out of touch now, but he was a guy who like. When I was moving on to do stand-up, he like kind of had that look in his eye of like, I get it. Like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
what you
Yeah.
you should go do this.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How was Crabtree to you? Was he nice?
I don't think we never really.
Would he call you a kid and stuff like that?
Maybe. I do remember there was one time when they rebuilt the set, and it was such a big deal. And the director at the end of the broadcast wanted one of the cameras to back up because he thought it was cool for during credits to reveal it's a set. It's not a thing. And it did look good. But they always wanted someone to walk out to the broadcasters with a piece of paper
Be like, oh,
to like have notes so they could have a conversation. And I asked if I could do it, and they were like, "Great," because it didn't matter who did it, just as long as it looks
I didn't
like
know
a
that was
producer.
all set
You missed
up.
the credit, man. That was
That's
his first credit.
And I walked out there, and I would write shit on a piece of paper to get them to fucking, and they would see it, and I've written like fucking nice job, Dick. And they would have to look at it like, oh right, yeah, good note. And then, at some point, they were like, Roy, you're not allowed to go out there anymore.
Get this punk out of here. Crabtree's losing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But that was a good job. That was fun.
As a kid, sorry.
No, I was going to say, it's a good introduction to the show business right there.
Yeah.
I like it.
As a kid, would you sneak snacks into a movie theater?
I would, yeah. Oh, we would for sure do
As a
that.
family.
Like as a family. Yeah.
Stop at
And
the
we didn't
store or
like
whatever.
overdo it, but I mean, even then, when, by comparison now, that feels like going to the movies for free. But even then, we were like, oh, it's fucking expensive. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Snacks are expensive.
Sugar cereal as a kid, were you guys allowed to have it?
So much.
No shit.
We
Wow.
had everything you
Shock.
can fucking
Yeah.
think of.
They were eating dinner at the kitchen counter on the TV.
My dad was getting fucking BK broilers
and
on the
eating
side.
by himself. Of course, they're doing sugar cereal.
Frosted Flakes. We had Captain Crunch. There was always Fruity Pebbles.
Damn.
We were doing. I don't think we ever really got too deep into Cookie Crisp. It was so funny.
had a bad summer,
We would
wasn't
have
it?
all this shit, and then there'd just be grape nuts. And
Yeah.
you're like, who the fuck? Who's putting in the request
I
for
like
grape
a grape
nuts?
nuts every once in a while.
Kick rocks.
Damn, that's awesome.
What was the soda?
Toaster strudel. We had a lot of toaster strudel.
You were a toaster
I was
strudel
addicted.
family?
Toaster strudel.
Over
mass
Pop-Tarts.
addiction. We had both. We would have Pop-Tarts too. Literally
Man, your
anything
dad
where
was
the
doing
kids
pretty good.
anything where the kids could just make their own fucking thing.
Damn.
That's a good point.
Yeah. It was not good. I mean, I was already ADHD, but we would all go to school like fucking fried.
Tweaking on
And
sugar.
then 10 a.m. you're crashing and you're
Yeah.
like, I can't do shit.
Huh. What was the soda situation at
Soda.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Soda.
Ah,
Soda.
Lots of soda.
What was it?
I was addicted to Dr. Pepper, so I always had that. But I feel like we always had Coke.
Are you doing 2
Dr.
liters
Pepper,
cans?
Sprite, 2 liters.
2 liters.
But then we also did have like, it's so funny to me. Like my dad was like very conscious of certain things in the sense that we went to cans and I wondered why, and my dad was like, because we were recycling. It go like if you didn't recycle, my dad would go literally. You would throw something away, and my dad go, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "What?" And he goes, "You can recycle that." And I look back and I go, I feel like he was a little ahead of the curve on like kind of being like, because like an environmentalist is not his thing at all, but yet when he realized what you could recycle, he was like, this is the best idea ever, and everyone should be doing it.
Smart guy.
And so I think we kind of went from using, I mean, they still were using plastic, but it was like, hey, these cans, we can
little
smush them
better,
up,
yeah,
and it's a
smush
little
'em up.
easier, yeah.
You guys ever cross over into the 3 liter?
No.
3 liter.
No.
Heavy bike.
I mean, maybe I might have been out of the house by then. Keep in mind, when I was out of the house, there was still so many years of kids in the
Yeah,
house.
little kids in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Any, I mean, Sal, I gotta ask, any big mouth Billy Bass at the house?
No.
No, okay.
No. We had one in college. 'Cause, I mean,
That's
you
a
know,
good
you have it
time.
because it's a fucking,
That's a-
you're like, press the button.
I know.
It's a fish that sings.
Huh.
That was when the world was right and just.
Buddy,
when all
that's
you needed
it.
was that, and you're like, is this not genius? And everyone agreed. No one was like, it's stupid. Everyone was like, it's great.
You could
It's the
show
best.
anybody, and you at least, it'd be like you could show like the best comic in the world. You'd
Yeah.
go, "Ah,
And
that's
they would
very
go,
good."
ow, that's, look,
Eh.
it's singing.
And then he'd come off the wall and look at you. It was great.
Any Chinese stars, nunchucks, anything like that as a kid?
No. I mean, I wanted all that stuff. You know,
Nothing?
I wanted all the ninja anything kind of thing.
Any karate classes as a kid?
No. I did. I played soccer, basketball, tennis. My dad was such a big tennis fan.
Really?
Volleyball. My dad would play anything. My dad loved sports. Softball, he would play. Yeah, we'd play. We do like volleyball on Sundays at the church sometimes.
Really?
Church
Okay.
gym.
Very nice. How old were you when you got your passport?
Oh man, 24.
Really?
Because
That's pretty late in life.
Honestly, the thing I just told you
Oh,
about
to-
Canada.
yeah.
That's the first time I left the country.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
And that was 25, 26. It's funny to say that that's the first time I left the country and I went to Canada.
Yeah. First time I was an explorer.
Yeah.
What was the first time you had Nutella? Do you remember that?
probably early 20s, probably when I moved to DC and
Okay.
like thought
And he
this
became
was,
an international traveler and went to Canada.
and probably thought this was the wildest thing I'd ever like.
Sure.
What? Now what? Now what is hazelnut?
I still don't know.
You telling me this ain't peanut butter?
Yeah, so it's not. Oh God, this is too good.
Were you a PB&J man as a kid?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you remember what your peanut butter was in the house?
No,
Chunky, creamy?
I think we did both. I think
Man,
I
you
think
guys
this
had
was
fucking
around the
everything.
time. I mean, there's so many kids. I think this was around the time when Chunky kind of was getting started. I think, like, I don't
The
know.
early
really?
days.
I think it was the early days of Chunky.
Back
where
when they
like,
were banging.
"Hey, look at this.
You on the bottom floor of Chunky? It's
I
pretty
remember
good.
it not being Jif because I always wanted Jif because those commercials would play and I'd be like, look how good this fucking peanut butter looks. But I don't remember. It might have been was there a Peter Pan?
There
Yes,
was.
there was.
I think it might have been Peter Pan.
Which
All
I
right.
feel is like a little
Peanut butter.
lower budget. Like a
for
smidge.
sure.
Yeah. It's not,
also,
not complete
but also you're like, well, how is it able to be called Peter Pan? You're like,
Yeah, they
what
he's
is
paying
this?
for that.
licensing.
What was the jelly? Was it grape or was it strawberry?
Smucker's grape.
Really? I pictured it as a
I
strawberry
think it's
family.
mostly grape, yeah.
Well, they got all the sugar cereal. I figured they got
Concord grape. Of
course.
Yeah.
An aristocrat.
Yes.
Of course.
Huh. All right.
It's not all just shit. We had Concord grape jelly.
The butter, was it kept on the counter or in the refrigerator? as a kid?
Fridge. Yeah.
Okay. What about now?
I didn't even know people did that. I didn't know people left butter on the counter.
One
Butter
of
on the counter. We have both now, but like the butter on the counter, you're like, you can just spread it. It's not fucking.
Makes so much more sense.
It makes the most sense.
One kid we
Yeah.
found out in 8th grade did it. We went over his house and we made fun of him.
Yeah.
For years.
And
Like,
you're
that's
certain it's going to be
disgusting.
fucking green. You're like,
Yeah.
how can it keep?
I think the childhood is sufficiently trashy. Let's try to edge it a little bit into now. Do you remember what you did with the first big check you got in comedy? First of all,
And it didn't even have to be huge. It was just like
Yeah.
$1,500 and you spent $900 on something. Any bad purchase.
what was the first big thing that you booked?
In terms of like big pay, big booking was probably acting
Right.
in like 2013. I mean, I did some commercials that paid, but like getting to do the show Ground Floor in 2013 was the first time I was like, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
And I remember blowing
Yeah.
a check.
This is what we want to hear.
Pretty much a full check to take me and my wife, girlfriend at the time, and some of our friends to Hawaii and got like a fucking MTV Cribs style
That's
house
sick.
for like a week, which was the whole
Check.
paycheck.
Yeah.
And I remember
That's such a dirtbag move.
being
But a
there,
good guy.
being there and being like looking at my wife and being like, I don't know if that was,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should have fucking done
No,
that.
of course you should. There's
And
plenty more
my-
checks coming.
And my wife, and I got so lucky during that trip. I think is when I was texted that we were getting to do another season, and I was like, "Okay, we got to get out of
Let's
jail
extend
free.
it- let's
Let's
extend
never
it a
forget
week."
this.
That's awesome.
Never forget it." But I'm pretty sure I went and bought
great.
some diesel jeans when I got like
Good
a
for
decent-
you.
I was like, I'm gonna go drop, and at the time it was like $150, which to me was absurd for jeans. A guy who wore $25 jeans his whole life, but was like, I'm gonna go buy these. I like them, and I'm gonna get them, and like
Diesel jeans.
splurged a little bit on clothing, but never. To this day, I couldn't tell you if I had fashion, but I know then I definitely did not have like
Dude,
any
diesel
fashion
jeans
sense.
hit the scene.
Oh,
they
it was
hit a bit. My diesels.
Dane was wearing them.
They were big.
And so you were like, I'm
He was
going to
the
wear
coolest
this.
guy at one
I'm going to
point.
wear a hoodie. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Diesel.
Man, Hawaii vacation for you and your friends. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It
That's
was
a great story.
And that house was truly so great. There's so many things I wish I was so antsy all the time that I wish I could go back and do that again, but yet tell myself, hey, just fucking calm the fuck down
Sit
and
in it,
enjoy
yeah.
this, because this industry and this job, you're just, as soon as you do something good, you're like, okay, great. Well, I got to worry that I do another good thing. And so you never fucking enjoy, you never celebrate
I know.
anything. You're just always too many steps ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
That hit both of us pretty hard in the moment.
That's how we are.
It's like you were listening to the conversation before you got here.
Funny guy, huh? Yikes. Killing me.
Bringing up
I
old shit.
never cried on the episodes before.
We're
Loading.
crying.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there drinking your water real slow.
playing that.
Let me know when you two pussies are done.
Let me know when you want to know more about my garbage life.
That's all right. Ken, what about that Helix?
Shout out to Helix Gang. I slept in one last night.
I slept in one last night, too. The best mattress you're ever going to sleep in. Let me tell you something. We've been talking about Helix for a long time.
They've been a OG sponsor. Shout out to the boy. Talk about brand
Which
loyalty.
means the homies are listening. They're all getting Helix. I wonder how many people are on Helixes out there.
Probably a couple thousand.
Let's go.
Easily.
Best mattress you're ever going to own. You don't have to go to a store to do it. You sit at home. You go on a website. Do a little quiz. They want to know how you sleep. Do you sleep light? Do you sleep heavy? Do you sleep on your side, on your back? Are you a big guy? You a small guy, tall guy, skinny guy? And they will match you with the perfect mattress that you're ever going to have.
Yes, I believe we got the Twilight series. Listen, if you've been watching the show for a while, you've seen me and Foley mature into somewhat stable adults from whatever.
Worse than ever.
This was my first adult mattress
that
I wasn't given from
Yes.
that Nana died in. Hey, your cousin Charlie's moving. You get his mattress. This was the first mattress I bought that I was. Oh my God, I've been sleeping wrong my whole life. I have to. It's the right way to do it.
For sure.
So go to helixsleep.com/garbage. You get 25% off site wide. That's helixsleep.com/garbage for 25% off site wide. One more time, helixsleep.com/garbage. Do it. Do it.
Kibby, loving that Cash App.
Ooh, who don't like a nice Cash
We
App?
are a Cash App family over here. You get to send money, receive money. Not a lot of back and forth, not a lot of this and that. They make it quick and easy for you.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing here?
Not only that, they got the Cash App card. You get tons of perks without any of the hidden fees. You get early access to concert pre-sales like Kendrick Lamar and Sabrina Carpenter. I've heard of them.
There you go.
Plus discounts on everyday purchases at brands you've probably already spending money on. So wet your beak because they're wetting theirs. You know what I mean? It also keeps your money safe by automatically flagging suspicious transactions and letting you lock your card instantly if it's ever lost or stolen. You spend with confidence using the Cash Card Cap today. Listen, if you've been on the road, we're a Cash App family. A lot of times we'll take Cash App for our road merch. It's the way we like it. How you doing? I use it in my personal life. Bada bing, bada boom. Listen, Denise needs a couple of bucks to go get her hair done. Hit her with the Cash App. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn more additional cash for real. Just download Cash App, use our exclusive referral code CASHAPP10 in your profile, and send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right in your account. It's true. I did it. Shout out to them. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Do it. What's the car now?
Now I lease a Hyundai Ioniq 5.
The fuck
Okay.
is
My
that?
wife,
Ioniq.
it's great. Great. It's
They're
EV. It's
the EV
electric.
cars.
It's fucking.
They're sleek looking. They're sleek.
I had a Tesla Model 3, and I absolutely loved it. It's the first time I've bought a brand new car.
Really?
It was in late 2019. I told my wife, I was like, I've got the money. I'm gonna go online. I really want one of these fucking cars. And I went online, did the whole thing. Easiest car to buy.
Yeah, it's like you're buying.
You had to put $100 down. You can pick out
it?
exactly the car. 2 weeks later, they called me and they said they had it, which was a little bit ahead of schedule, but I think they were trying to get it in before 2020. The last day of 2019, literally New Year's Eve, I went and got the car and drove it home, had it for 5 years, sold the car to CarMax. Didn't get what I want. Shout out CarMax. Sold to CarMax, and of all the test driving I did, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 is kind of the closest to the funness of the Tesla. So I was like, oh, I kind of like this. And also I really love that I'm now leasing it, and it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Good
Get
for
rid
you.
of it in 3
Smart.
years, get a new one.
My wife has a Rivian that she leases.
Whoa.
And I'm not the biggest fan.
Really?
Where are you guys hanging your hat? You out in L.A.?
We're in Denver. We moved to Denver a year ago.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Loving it.
Getting
Very
out of the
happy
rat
with it.
race.
Got out of
Whoa.
it. Got out of it.
You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
have kids?
We have one child, a
kidding.
10-year-old daughter, and it's been great for all
That's
three of
awesome.
us. Yeah.
That's great.
I've wanted to move for a while. Didn't know where to go.
Huh.
Denver kind of came to us, and we
Are you
have
guys in the
friends
city
there.
or in the burbs?
We're in the burbs. It's the
Okay.
most suburban I've ever. We're renting right now. It's the most suburban I've ever lived in my life, and I thought I would hate it, but I think at 45, I'm like, I get it now.
Yeah.
I get that people just want no cars and just
a
quiet.
little bit of quiet.
Fully understand exactly. Like, when I take my dog on a walk, not even a leash. I'm not worried about
Really?
anyone. Yeah, it's great.
I dig it. All right, look at that.
All right.
Yeah.
Shabby.
That's it. Pack the bags. We're going to Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Good city.
Let's talk about the house now a little bit. You're renting.
Renting.
Let's go into the bedroom. How you got? You guys have a king size bed?
King size bed.
King size bed.
Yeah.
And how many?
This house is so much bigger than we need. This is a 5-bedroom house.
Let's go.
Really?
For 3 of us.
Let's go.
Oh, he's doing
yeah.
all right. I
Yeah.
like to hear it.
Well, what's funny is like it's you go and you rent that house and you go, oh, this is the same as a 2-bedroom.
Of course, yeah,
price-wise.
yeah.
What is the plan with renting? You guys.
So we were there for a year, and now we're kind of month to month, and so we're looking to buy. Now we're like kind of just
Okay.
waiting to see if these interest rates shift at all, and if so, we kind of know a neighborhood we
Make a
want to
move.
like try to get a spot in that's not even
Very
that far
sharp.
from where we are.
Okay.
But, yeah.
How do you sleep? You sleep on your side and your back?
Mostly
How do you
side,
sleep at
not
night?
well.
On your side, not well.
Yeah,
Sleep
yeah.
apnea?
I don't think so. I think I don't fall into it. I think health. I don't think I do enough working out, which would be good for sleeping.
Okay.
And I think the nature of this job, I'm in my head. So as soon as I wake up with anything,
Sucks.
I almost start in on some kind of rant. You know, it's like
yeah, I did
you
it
can't
this morning.
turn it off
Yeah.
to be like, oh, go write that down. And then I don't even write it down. I lose sleep, and then I don't even write the thing down that maybe could have become a product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pillow between. Are you holding the pillow?
No.
Pillow between your legs?
No, I should for my hips, but I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
bad
My
hips?
wife does. No, but my wife is like, this is good for you. It like levels things out. And I'm like, I know, but I'm never gonna do it.
TV in the bedroom?
No.
No TV.
No,
Okay.
I'm not like a big TV guy. Like we don't even have a TV in the living room.
Really?
We have like a TV thing downstairs, and then there's like a TV because there's so many rooms. There's a TV
So many
thing.
floors, guy.
Yeah. On the
There,
8th floor,
there might be one somewhere. I don't know.
we have it in like certain spots, but for like streaming. But I just don't really watch anything.
Are you a reader? Do you read?
I am, as of this year, I started legit reading. I have never
Just learned.
before. It does honestly feel like that. Before January, I had maybe read 15 books in my entire life.
Damn,
pretty
that's
good.
a lot.
Some that I was like, oh, I kind of like these books, but I have now read since January 28 books
Whoa.
this
What?
year. I'm so addicted.
Brainiac.
Jeselnik recommends books at the end of every year. He's a crazy reader,
Mm-hmm.
and he always recommends books. And I would go buy some of those books as gifts for people at the holidays. And then for whatever reason this year, I was like, why don't I fucking buy one and read it? Bought the book Martyr, fucking loved it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like actually paying attention. I'm not drifting away. My ADHD isn't kicking in. I understand this writing. I really love it. I think I've matured into being able to do it. The moment I finished it, I just went and bought another one and started reading it, and that's just been the whole year. I just
There's
keep
more
going
of
getting
these?
books.
Yeah.
Do you still take ADHD medication? Can I ask you that?
No, I stopped in. I stopped before college because it was making me. This wasn't a conversation I had with people in high school, but it was making me wildly depressed. I would finish my work so fast and sit in my room, no music, nothing, quiet. If you guys aren't even here, I would sit like this, and my brain, just like trying to sleep at night, would drift off into all kinds of questions, things. I think it was maybe the first start of like, this is how you become analytical and opinionated. But I remember really my instinct was, this is not good news. And
Long
before
term.
college, I was like, I'm going to get off this and do college on whatever my brain is, and I don't want to do this anymore.
Wow.
And so I stopped, and it shocks me to this day that a kid who thought he was dumb his whole life gets on a drug that makes him a high honors student and somehow convinces himself not to keep that going into college. That's the kind of thing where I'm like, that's the universe being like, this will be better for you long term
Sure.
if you stop.
Did
Pull
you
out
do
of it.
good in college? Like
I did. Yeah.
Your
I mean, I
brain-
was an average student.
Your brain's not rewired from taking that, right? So you still kind of have the ADHD.
I don't think so, but I look now and I'm just like, man, some of these pills that we just give kids to fix a thing we don't fully understand, it really bothers me. I'm like, oh, there might be elements of me that are still long-term fucked up from taking this drug. I mean, there's no way to say. I don't really know. I'm also very happy with how things are, but yeah, it was a strange choice. I'm shocked I made that decision.
Because they want to put me on ADHD medication.
You're good. You don't need it.
You sure?
Yes.
I'm pretty
You're
dumb.
I
man.
might have to push back on that a smidge there, Roar.
I think he should be shooting it up, not pills.
You've known the guy
to the
for 44
vein.
minutes.
Nah, you're good.
Good shape too. Keep it going, fatty. All right.
Okay. How much cash do you have on you right now?
I think I have $60.
Pretty good.
Because of the travel, and I
Pretty
got
good.
a little nervous about it.
They all 20s?
They're all 20s.
What kind of plastic you throwing around these days? You got an Amex?
I got an Amex. I mean, for doing stand-up, you want to have all those cards. So I've got the Marriott Bonvoy Visa to try to earn
You
points
got
at
a
the
Marriott
hotels.
Visa.
You got to do it. You got to like have the cards. Because if you're staying at hotels, like for instance, with my tours, I pay for my room, my tour manager's room.
Yeah.
Anyone opening, I get their room. You're like
We
elite
travel with
status.
7 people.
Yeah,
It's
elite
fucking
status
stupid.
instantly because you're like, oh, I just earned it. And I will say at the end of that tour, I took my wife and daughter and I we went on like a ski vacation, and it paid for like the whole fucking thing. I had earned so many points on that card. Amex, Delta, and like a business card for like, oh, when you travel, these are your business expenses. Put it on this MasterCard. That kind of thing.
Pretty good.
I just want to take a step back. Giving a book as a present that you haven't read, that's trash.
Very dirtbag.
I love
that.
it.
Good.
I love it.
Good.
I used to recommend books to people I didn't read.
You know
It was
what
like
I
a
love?
pitch that you're like, guys, mystery.
really-
You like mysteries?
Really
It changed
good.
my life. Have you ever taken a picture, posed for a picture with a cigar?
Yes.
Ooh,
Do you have a favorite frozen pizza?
I also feel not good about it. I think DiGiorno's.
Gentlemen.
But I will say Daniel Van Kirk turned me
Who's
on
that?
to.
Oh.
He's another comic. We
thought it
had
was
a
a pizza.
podcast together.
I-
Well, he turned me on to not only the Tombstone Pizza, but at his cabin in Wisconsin, he has the Tombstone Pizza oven.
Hooker.
That feels very like Marlboro points
Miles.
that you
Yeah,
throw.
yeah.
But also, when we cooked it in there, I was like, "Oh my god, it makes perfect. It does cook
Makes
it
it better?
perfectly."
I gotta
Yeah.
get eyes on that.
I
dude.
like it.
I love.
You could
Tombstone.
find that for sure. Yeah, it's out there.
In the shower, you peeing in the shower?
Pee in the shower.
Brush
yeah.
your teeth in there?
No
No. You guys use a bar? You have body wash,
bar.
loofah?
We have a bar. I don't use a loofah.
Bar to body.
I try not to use the body wash. Someone said it's not as good for your skin. Like it's. I have bad eczema, and someone's like, use a bar. Don't use the soaps. But I gotta say, you get like some Old Spice. You're like, but this makes me smell better.
It smells so good.
My wife is very like waist conscious of all that stuff, so she gets like bars that are the shampoo and bars that are
Whoa.
conditioner that you just kind of get some frothiness going.
I
Really?
kind of like
I gotta
that.
say, it's great.
Cut out the
It is
middleman.
great.
What are we doing?
And you
here?
don't have this like giant plastic bottle, so like
Mm-hmm.
in just in terms of aesthetic, it looks better in the
Sleek.
shower where there's no bottles. It's like just these bars.
I'm with you.
It looks good,
All right.
and I think it might be cheaper actually.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad. What is the bar? Do you know the name brand of it that you would
No.
use? No. Okay. Something nice.
Not at all. It's nice. It smells good.
What about the toothpaste? What are you rocking with?
I'll do Tom's toothpaste, Jason's. There's one we're doing now that I do not
Strictly
remember.
men's
I know
names.
all
what
those
it's
organic
called.
I'll do
ones. Always have
Gary's.
I go
Simple's
to their
name.
garages and they whip up a little paste. They whip up a little paste.
Got to bring
for
my
me.
own tube.
They fill it up. I don't know what's in it.
Do you floss every day?
I need to. No.
Do you use an electric toothbrush or a regular toothbrush?
Regular toothbrush.
Regular toothbrush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you had a tick on you in the last 365 days?
No, but I mean, we were in Vermont for 6 weeks this past summer, and all anyone talked about was ticks. And
you
they're like,
out.
"You're gonna get Lyme disease." I was like, "Now I'm like, fuck. How do you
Just
know?
ruined my
How do you
vacation,
fucking
yeah.
know? You can't feel it."
I know. They're like so small you can't even see them.
Yeah.
Do you own any turquoise jewelry?
No.
Own binoculars?
No.
Okay.
Well, you look through someone else's medicine cabinet if you're at their house.
No.
Really?
I don't. I think because I don't know what most things are, and I'm not looking for anything.
I'm not saying look just out of curiosity, not to like lift something.
If it was on display, I would take a peek.
Take a gander.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't open a cabinet to try to find it.
respect
Yeah,
Are you a cologne guy?
Yes.
What are you using?
I have a
Steve's.
I have Jason's toothpaste rub. I have Hugo Boss,
Classy.
and I have I think I have Polo,
The blue one.
Ralph Lauren. I don't know. It's not blue.
Black.
Not the old school
Like
green
in
one?
a old school green one. They
God
they
damn.
did like a re-release, and
Sure.
it smells. It's weird to say this, but it smells modern.
Yeah,
it doesn't
I
have that
gotcha.
old grandfather smell. It's like something else.
Yeah, that
but
old
I
green
think
bottle.
they like that bottle.
Yeah.
They just were like, let's get a different
That
scent in there.
bottle's sweet, man. That
I think
color
that's why I
green.
bought it. I was like so attracted
Yeah.
to it.
Sure. Yeah.
But I don't like smelling bad, and I think I overdo it because I live in fear that I do. And I think a lot of times my wife was like, in your natural state,
Pull it
you're
back.
fine.
Yeah.
She's like, you overdo it a little bit. And
Now, when you put the
hate
cologne
that.
on, where does it go? A little. Where
I
is
do a
it?
little spray so it kind of falls on me because if I spray directly, I'll overdo it. And
After
then
you
people
get
can't
dressed?
breathe around you. After I get dressed.
So you
yeah.
get dressed and it's.
I'll do
1,
like
2?
a little spray and walk into it.
Okay. All right.
So my ex-girlfriend from college told me, she was like, get a little cologne in your hair. It stays in there longer.
Does.
The smell.
Yeah.
We could find out that attracts ticks. We don't know. We don't really
Now
know.
I got lines. Great. Thanks a lot.
How do you feel about the rotisserie chicken?
I've been a fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you own an air fryer?
No. Are they healthy? Are they good? I know there's a craze about it.
I think they.
Are
I
they
mean,
good?
I think it is. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than
I'm a little shocked we don't have one, actually.
Well, I think it makes. I think the healthiness of it is like you're not frying it, and that's it's just convection oven or whatever, and it's like it lets you eat healthier quicker, rather
okay.
than like preparing a whole meal with multiple like the oven and everything. It's kind
what's
of
the like sous vide or whatever when it's like
that just takes
air,
forever. No, it's water.
water,
And
yeah,
hot water, yeah.
and you like
Put it in a plastic bag and boil
yeah.
it? I don't get it.
I'm kind of surprised we've never did that either.
I like a sear. I don't just like.
Well, you reverse
yeah,
sear
you
it.
want to see
I
it.
will give
yeah,
me something.
You're supposed to reverse sear it after you're done. Then you throw it on the griddle.
Oh, yeah. Well, how much time you got?
You said that you keep the butter on the counter and some in the fridge now.
Yep.
Okay. What about the mayonnaise? Are you a mayonnaise family? Do you have Hellman's? Do you have Miracle Whip?
Okay, growing up, we had both of those. I was a big Miracle Whip kid. I didn't fully understand.
damn.
I didn't understand that because I was like, tastes great.
It's the whole
I didn't
Applebee's
understand that
thing
people
again.
were grossed out by it. But I also it was Hellman's. But yeah, now my wife. This is my wife who's great at being
Avocado
like, we
oil,
got this
something?
avocado oil, organic sort of thing. It's great.
Gotcha.
But it is funny how I feel about Miracle Whip. It's just like I can't do this. But I mean, as a kid, I was like, why would you not pick fucking Miracle Whip? I mean, it's got some sugar in it.
Where are you guys shopping? Now, you shop Whole Foods people, I'd imagine?
We do in our neighborhood. The closest is Sprouts. So we
Okay.
become big Sprouts guy.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say though, if there was an accessible, it blows my mind that in Denver, in the neighborhood we're in, there's not an accessible Trader Joe's or Whole Foods.
Really?
But we are like Sprouts, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. And there is a store called King Supers, SOOPERS. I went in our neighborhood, and I came back and I told my wife, I go, it's the biggest grocery store I've ever been in. It has a directory to like quickly just go cereal, aisle 4, like your basics.
Really?
Are
Wow.
on a giant board so that you don't wander around. And I've never seen that in a store
That's
in my
pretty
life.
good.
It was insane.
I like that.
But I've liked Sprouts so far.
Did you ever shop at Erewhon when you were in L.A.?
No, I mean I have gotten stuff from Erewhon, but it's so comically ridiculous to me. The strawberry that's $20. You know about that?
I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've never
we-
been.
Will you take leftovers home from a restaurant?
Oh yeah. Every time.
Are there any milk crates in your house right now?
No.
You have a record collection? Peg you for a record guy.
I have a record collection. I had a broken turntable, so I have no receiver and no record player, and
guy's
I
trash.
I just have vinyls.
just have records.
And I'm not gonna like vinyls that if my wife was going to get rid of these, she would be surprised that I passionately care about them. She'd be like, you don't even know what you have.
I know. Yeah.
If you go out to eat with another couple, you guys splitting the check, or you one person picking it up, get the next one?
I like to try to pick it up if I can.
Gentlemen.
I always feel like it's nice. People have done it for me. It always feels like a thing that in the end of your life, if you went back and did the math, it probably all evened out anyways. But I just like it. And I just hate the, hey, can we split it 4 ways? I mean, definitely when I'm on the road with other comics and you're like on a budget and you're already paying for flights and pay and hotels, I'm easily like, we're all splitting. I'm not paying anything else. But going out with friends, sometimes you got a buddy that beats you to the punch. Sometimes you want to do it, but it all evens out. The amount of times someone's hooked me up, it's.
Sure.
We got you. Okay.
Chalk it up to the universe. Ever subscribe to Maxim magazine?
No, but man, in college, it was like,
Get your hands on one of them.
this is accessible porn.
I know. FHM. There was like a 3-year
Yes, there
period
was.
where they all hit, and all like the famous stars, they were all in the. It was just like such a.
Well, that's when
outlet.
like Axe body spray got lumped in with the culture of if you like Maxim and Axe body spray. When I was always like, I think Axe body spray is kind of fucking great. As a guy who's worried about smelling,
Sure.
I was like, this is kind of a great product. But it immediately became like douchey
Douchey,
because
yeah.
of Maxim
Yeah,
and
yeah.
magazines.
You flying up front most of the time?
Try to. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You bring food
I have
on-
so many Delta miles that I'll buy the back because I'm like, oh, they're going to push me up to the front.
That's smart. I don't like rolling the dice.
I'll do both.
Yeah.
It depends, yeah.
You bring food on the plane with you?
I don't usually, but I actually kind of wish I did. I think I'd eat better because some of these flights where it's 4 hours, I will say Delta does serve pretty good food.
They're
If
getting
you're in
bet-
first class, it can be good food. If you're not, it's these, the boxes you buy, and I don't think they're that great. And I'm trying to be better about bringing like protein bars and stuff. Just something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Protein. Never like a tuna sandwich or anything like that.
I would, but I'd feel bad. I mean, the moment you crack that open, everyone's like, "Go fuck yourself."
You put the seat back.
I don't most of the time.
Good man.
I if I'm in first class, I put the seat back because I'm like, we're all doing great up here. If I'm in like Delta Comfort and I'm right in front of the main cabin, I'm like, well, no, that's the worst fucking move for that. That's the worst row. But I think about it all the time. I'm like, some of these seats go a little too far back.
I don't disagree with you
Yeah.
there. Do you know how you good with chopsticks?
I am. Yeah.
I can tell. You open your eyes underwater.
No. That's a great fucking question. That you could have honestly done this show and
That's
asked
it?
only
Yeah.
that and probably get a good read on
Yeah.
someone's garbage or not.
Anybody in the family ever been killed by a mudslide or a stampede?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just gotta ask.
I know. I know.
For
It does sound like just the basics cops have to ask
Yeah.
you if it's an interrogation.
Speaking of, has anybody in your family ever represented themselves in court?
No.
Okay.
You ever seen a bobcat?
No.
Be pretty cool.
I don't
wanna?
think so. You guys got one? We illegally have a
That's
bobcat.
Patreon money right there. We got a bobcat. Go.
Any injuries as a kid? You ever break your arm, your
I
wrist?
broke my collarbone
Whoa.
in high school playing soccer.
Okay.
Went up for a header. Goalkeeper came out and punched it. And he was like the kid who'd gone through puberty the most. He was a beast.
It's like getting hit by a dude.
Yes. And he like punched it away. I get knocked down. And I was fine. But all of his weight crashed on me, and I was like this, and it was like snap. Yeah, that was my major injury. And then aside from that, in soccer, it was always spraining my fucking ankle, tearing ligaments, and then being out for 2 to 3 weeks.
Man, an ankle sprain.
I did it.
sucks.
I still play soccer. I did it like 2 or 3 months ago, and I was like, "What am I
sucks.
doing at this
Yeah.
age?"
I hate
So
an ankle
dumb.
sprain.
Any one of my friends or relatives who's like, I just got an over 30. It's usually soccer,
Yeah.
whatever league, flag football. I'm like, you're gonna get hurt.
I know.
And then 6 weeks later, you see them in a brace.
Yes.
Like I had to have my meniscus repaired.
That's
You're like,
all
Stop.
I think. All I think is I've played crazy sports and never had a severe knee injury, and I'm going to do it now when there's nothing to even play for.
Nothing to gain. Yeah.
Yes.
Have
Crystal,
you ever? I'm sorry.
please.
Have you ever had a fake voicemail where you're like, "Hello,
Oh.
hello"?
I don't think
Never
so.
mind. You know. Okay.
I'm not against those, by the
I
way.
know. You seem like a silly guy. That's why
I love it. When someone's got a good voicemail, I'm like, good for you.
What
That's
is
a
the-
hard one to do.
What is the
That's hard. That's a hard.
What's the Christmas light situation at the Scovel house these days?
These days?
Yeah.
These days, it's probably a little more mature.
White lights?
My wife likes the white lights. Me and the kid like the multicolor. So
Okay.
we have the pre-lit Christmas tree that you put, the artificial tree that you put together, where you can hit the
Change
thing
it.
and it can go all white, blinking all white, all multicolor, blinking multicolor, both kind of. I actually think it's the greatest invention of all time.
Artificial tree.
Artificial tree. Growing up, always artificial tree. My dad's asthma, we didn't even bring in a real tree because of it. Always was in the artificial tree. My wife and I did a real tree one Christmas, and there was a time period where I was like, this is great, but then I was also like,
It sucks.
I don't fucking care about this. It was
Sucks.
hard to keep it alive. I don't know that it made it to Christmas. And then like just getting rid of it when I was like, oh, I'll just go spend $70
They're so
and just
cheap.
keep this tree for 10 years.
And they just open right up.
And it's ready.
It's great.
Yeah.
I switched this year. I was so
Yeah.
anti-fake tree, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
game
It's
changer.
it's so much easier.
game changer.
Do you say goodbye to places as a family? Like if you're leaving like a hotel room or like an Airbnb or something like that, you say bye house or whatever?
When we moved, I definitely felt that. I felt that way every time I've moved.
Okay.
But never like in short term like hotel Airbnb stuff.
Okay.
But I do feel like I am sentimental. I do think you might have just malplanted the seed of me now doing that.
Bye, studio. Do you
Guys, I know we're done taping. You guys care if I have a minute in here and kind of
just sitting here in
touch some of the objects I didn't interact with?
Do you have a go-to karaoke song?
No, I would say I love singing. I think I'm okay at singing. And every time I go to karaoke, I'm like, why don't I know what I want to sing? But I don't go to. I maybe have gone to karaoke 5 times my whole life, which is probably why. But that wanting to know what my song is the same as in my youth of going out for drinks and still not knowing what cocktail I like.
Really?
So always just getting a beer when I'm like, oh, I don't, do I like vodka? Do I like whiskey? I don't know.
What is bourbon
In college, everything was like whiskey and Coke.
Yeah.
So now after college, I'm like, well, I know I don't want that anymore, but I don't even know what the options are. Now I'm like addicted to old fashions and paper planes.
Paper planes are great.
Such a good
I had one
drink.
for the first time last year.
So good.
Fantastic. I'm a
Easy breezy.
Manhattan man myself.
When you have a
I
beard
like
to the
those.
mustache, do you ever bite the hairs on the side and pull them out?
I've thought
Yeah?
about it.
No, I do it all the time.
It
Drives
bugs me
crazy.
if it kind of is curling under and I catch any of it, and then I immediately got to get the like
Zip it up.
Okay.
zippy on it.
Will you buy the floor model of an appliance or a TV?
I would.
Yeah.
I'll save that
Save a
money.
couple of bucks.
I'll save that
Bite
money.
your nails, clip your nails.
Bite them,
Where
and
do they
I
go?
hardcore bite them. Toilet, flush it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Don't
nice.
move though.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I do a pretty fucking
Whoa.
good
What
job.
the fuck?
That's
I
great.
I love it.
Jesus, look
I
at me.
love
for
it.
you.
And so when people
Like a
say,
beaver.
"Oh, you bite your nails," and then I show them, like, "You don't bite your nails," I go, "I fucking bite my nails."
That's how good I am.
I got
That's
this is
pretty good.
pride.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, I got him dead to rights. What are you talking about?
he's trash. Yeah, I know. I just,
He's below
he's
trash.
scum of the earth. He's just got a couple good things where I'm like, he
I
just showed me
gotta
the
say,
nails.
How many suits do you have at the house?
I have 2 suits.
Anything?
colors?
One is green that I got from. This is why I have these suits, is because of any press events where someone dressed me, and then I'm always like, "Can I keep this?" And they're like, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah.
No shit.
So I have like a fashionable green suit
Cool.
that I think at the time was cool. I don't know that I can wear it again because I never wear a suit. So if I put it on now, people might be like, "Well, that's throwback."
3 buttons,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
shoulder pads.
And the other one is like sort of purplish, but like this classy purple that I get compliments all the time because people will go, "What color is that suit?" Because there's like kind of these small lines in it.
I got you.
And I'm like, "It's purple," and they're like, "That's a great suit." And I'm
Wow.
like, "I know." And I loved the Joker growing up, which is why I kind of love
There
that
you
it's
go.
purple.
I mean, this kid's a dirtbag through and through. This is my favorite suit because the Joker.
And they're like, "You're an adult with a child."
All trash, baby.
Yeah, 100% trash, Mr. Rory
Yeah.
Scovel.
No, I knew it before I got
Man,
here.
what a tale, though. That's fantastic. We couldn't be happier for you. Like I said, you are one of our absolute
Yeah.
favorites.
Oh yeah,
I
thank
think
you.
you're the most talented guy out there, man. Honestly, you're
I appreciate
fantastic.
that.
We love you.
Thank you.
What do you got coming up? You want the folks out there to know?
Plug dates, plug website, whatever.
I don't
you
know
got.
when this drops, but
Next week. Yeah,
starting
coming up,
in mid-October, I am starting a big U.S. tour, and I'm hitting
go.
up so many cities. So RoryScovel.com has all of that information. But yeah, if you're interested in coming out, please do. I really love this new hour. that I'm
Truly one of
doing.
the best.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
Kippy,
man.
what do you got for him?
We're also on tour starting back in a few weeks out west. Get your tickets, areyougarbage.com.
Rory, we love you, buddy. Thanks for
Love you
coming
guys.
in.
Thanks.
Gang,
Appreciate
we
it.
love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.